guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Hi, my name is Rosie, and thank you so much for taking a moment out of your busy day to spend a few moments with me. So in today's video, I am going to show you how to make this super adorable project. So many different ways that you can use this. So let me just show you. So there's the front. And then you open it up and you have a pocket here in the middle. And then you can add all kinds of things in there. Now I have added a gift card as well as a photo album, a photo frame rather. And then just for some giggles, I included some chocolate that I just attached to either side of the pocket. All right, well, if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. So first we need to score a few pieces. So I'm going to put some stuff aside for a second. And the first thing that we're going to need is a piece that is 12 by 6.5. And we're going to score at the following marks. It's going to be at 1, 2, 6.5, and 7.5. And that's again on the 12-inch side. So we've got 1.5, 2.5, 6.5, and 7.5. Then we're going to turn it, rotate it to the 6.5-inch side, and we're going to score at 1. So there, that's going to be for the inside pocket. Now what we're going to need is a piece of cardstock that's going to be for the base itself, the outside base. And what we're going to need is a piece that is 11 by 7. And we're going to put it in at the 11-inch side. And we're going to score at 5 and 6. So again, that's for the base. And we're going to score at 5 and 6. I'm going to grab my base cardstock and I'm just going to fold and crease on the score marks. Okay, and then what you should have is something that looks like this. So there's going to be the base. Okay, all right, now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and line the inside and outside covers of our base. So what you're going to need for that, let me just grab my finger blade. So what you're going to need for that are 4 pieces for the mat, and I'm going to use copper gold foil as my matting. I thought that would look pretty. So you're going to need 4 pieces. Where is my little cheat sheet? Okay, so for the matting, you're going to need 4 pieces that are 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and then you're going to need 4 pieces of scrapbook paper that are 4.5 by 6.5. And that's going to be to do the covers. So I've already gone ahead and placed my double-sided tape. You can use liquid glue if you want. And I'm just going to remove the paper backing. And then I'll go ahead and I'll just lay it right on down on my covers. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just flip it over because I'll work on the cover first, the front. And then I'm just going to, let's see, put it down to make sure I know where I'm putting it. And let's see, right about there. Let's see. Okay. And then we're going to do that for the opposite side as well as both the insides. Hey guys, I'm interrupting this video super quick to let you know about a new goal that I've recently established for my channel. Now, I'm looking at attaining an additional 300 subscribers in the next few months. What? I know, it's a lofty goal, right? But I really think that we can do it together. So how can you help? You can help by doing 3 small things. The first thing is hitting that like button on this video, then clicking on that subscribe button, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you're notified when I release new videos. And if you're already subscribed to my channel, all you need to do is hit the like button on this video. It's even easier. That's it. Pretty simple, right? Okay, simple things but mean so much. I would really appreciate your support. So, are you ready to be on this goal journey with me? All right, let's do it. Okay, back to the video. Okay, now that I've gone ahead and I have matted here, now I want to go ahead and let's go ahead and just finish the covers first. So I'm going to have 2 pieces for my outside covers that are the 4.5 by 6.5, and then I picked this for the inside. So let's go ahead and place these down. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and just do the spine. So we're going to need 2 pieces of the matting that are 7/8 by 6 3/4, and then you're going to need 2 pieces of the scrapbook paper that are 3/4 of an inch by 6.5. So let's go ahead and put these down. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and bring in that 12 by 6.5, and I'm just going to fold on the crease marks like that and just do it all over. Let me just move this stuff out of the way for a minute. Okay, let's just crease. Okay, and then the last 2. These are so much fun to make. Okay, so now this is what we have, right? I know it's black and it's a little bit hard to see. So we have our larger panels here, right? We've got our 1 inch down here. And then here's a large panel. And then on this side, we have 2 1-inch panels, okay? Just for frame of reference. Now we need to make some cuts. So let me grab my scissors and let me show you how we're going to do it. So if we're looking at our paper this way, we're going to cut right in the middle up to the first score mark. So like that, and we're just releasing the tabs like that, okay? So you see there, we're just releasing that tab right there. We're going to do the same thing on the next set of lines. So here we're just releasing, right? And then we have this one here. Okay, so now what we need to do is we're going to go ahead and just remove the small little box on the corners. Let's see, like that. Okay, throw that out. Okay, so this is what it should look like, right? We've got our large panel, 1 inch. Large panel, 1 inch, 1 inch. We cut out the little corner and then we release the tab, right? Same thing, release the tab. So now if we were to mock close it, right? Just mock close it here. You can see that this is the way it's going to look, right? So we're going to have this box, and essentially that box is going to go right in the middle like this. But before we actually attach it, we need to add some scrapbook paper to it. So let's go ahead and we're going to open it up and we're going to do the outside. So for that, you're going to need 2 pieces for the mat that are 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 by 5 1/4, and then 2 pieces of scrapbook paper that are 4 by 5, and that's going to be for the larger panels. And then for the 1-inch panels, you need let's see, you need 7/8 by 5, and then 3/4 inches by 4 3/4. Okay, so let's go ahead and start to put down our paper. Okay, so we've gone ahead and we have covered our inside pocket. So if we do a mock close, this is what it would look like. And now these bottom is how we're going to cut this. So, not cut this, how we're going to assemble the box rather. But before we do that, I want to make kind of like a diagonal cut just to give it some personality. I know, ridiculous, but I'm going to bring in, you don't have to, you can totally eyeball it. I just like to be a little bit more precise with my measurements. So what I'm going to do is, if we are looking at it, right, and this is the edge that's going to go down in the book, right, so we're looking at it this way with the bottom flaps down here, right, we want to go in 2 inches, and we want to go up 2 1/2 inches. So in 2 inches, up 2 1/2, okay? So I'm just going to make a little mark, so in 2 inches, and then we're going to go up 2 1/2. Let's see, I need to close this up so I can get a true 2 1/2. Here's my 2 1/2. Okay, so I've made my score. Okay, I know it's a little bit hard for you guys to see, but I've got my 2 and I've got my 2 1/2, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to connect the 2 dots. Okay, so to connect my dots, I'm just going to bring in my T-ruler, but you can use any ruler at all, and I'm just going to lightly with the pencil just mark where I'm going to be cutting. Okay, like that. Okay, so you may not be able to see it, but essentially I just made myself a little pencil mark, and that's where I'm going to be cutting. So I've done that. Now what I need to do is I'm going to cut straight across, and then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just bring over my, like I said, my T-ruler, and I'm just going to make a mark straight across there, and that's where I came up the 2 1/2 inches. Now I just want to go 2 inches from the outside to the inside and make your little mark. And then you're just going to connect the 2 dots. So let's see, like that. Okay, just making my little mark. Okay, so now I have my pencil marks where I need to cut, and now we'll go ahead and just cut that out. So now you can use your You can use your trimmer if you want. No, I think I'm just going to use my scissors. I'll make it easy on myself. So I'm just going to cut right along the line. Like that. Straight across. And then up. Just like that. Okay, so you see that? I just cut right along my edges. So now, when I close it, it's gonna match up perfectly. See that? Okay. So now this, I mean, I don't know, I'm sure you could find some reasons to use this, but I'm going to push it off to the side. Okay, now that we've done that, now we can go ahead and box up our box. Now we can actually assemble it, okay? So I'm going to bring in my double-sided tape, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add, if we're looking at ours like this, we have our large panel, 1 inch, large panel, 2 1 inches, right? We're going to add double-sided tape, or you can use liquid glue if you want. I'm just going to use double-sided tape right to the last or first 1 inch. Just going to do it right on all of it, just like that, okay? All right, let's go ahead and just remove the paper backing now, like that. This is so darn simple, guys. Think of all the different uses that you can use for this. Okay, so now we have our double-sided tape here, right? What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to flip it over. Double-sided tape is on this side now, right? We're just going to fold over that 1 inch right here. And if we fold this over in half, this should line up perfectly. And I just see a little bit here. I just want it perfect. There we go. Okay. So if we were to just fold this over right on top of itself, it's going to be a perfect match. And I'm just lining up the edges like that. Okay. All right. So now we have that. I'm just going to go ahead and just burnish it down like that. Let's go ahead and do the opposite side. Okay, so now if we were to pop this, there is our box. Okay, now we need to close up the bottom. So to close up the bottom, what we want to do is we just want to place some tape or some adhesive, whatever adhesive you want to use. I'm just going to use my double-sided tape since it's right here, and I'm just going to place it first on my little tabs. Okay, so here's my little tabs. I'm just adding double-sided tape there, because what we're going to do is we're going to bring these in like this. Okay, then one we're going to bring in and the other's going to go on top. Okay, so on the one that goes on top, we're going to add glue or adhesive to the inside. Okay, make sure it's on there good. So let's go ahead and remove the paper backing from our little tabs first. Let's see. Oops, did I? Okay, let's do the other side while we're at it. Okay. Okay. So we're just going to fold this in, right? We're going to fold in the two little ones. Let me move this out of the way. Fold in the two little ones, and then we're going to bring up the one that does not have tape to it. Just like that, and I'm going to make sure that my edges meet up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take my bone folder or my scoring tool and just make sure that I press down really, really firmly on that tape, like that. Okay, now let's go ahead and remove the paper backing from our other one. Okay, and then we're just going to fold it right over on top of itself. Make sure you keep that box shape, like that, and like that. Okay, and then let's go ahead, and again, we're just going to firmly press down. Okay, so what I've done is I've gone ahead and I have added double-sided tape. I've used score tape to the edge that we're going to stick down to the spine. And then what I did was I just made myself a little notch where I'm going to place 2 holes. Now, like I said, I have my double-sided tape down, but I've also decided that I want to place down a couple of brads just to kind of secure it a little bit more. So I went into my brads section, went through my Halloween section, and I found these 2 candy corns. See how cute those are? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. So I've made my little kind of indicator where I want to place the hole, both on this pocket as well as here. And all I did was I just kind of placed it down, kind of centered it, and then went a 1/2 inch in. So let's go ahead and make a couple of holes. And I am going to use the 1/8 because my brads are small. So let's go ahead and where is my little indicator? So there are my holes. I have my 2 holes now on the spine. Now let's go ahead and just make holes in this box here. So again, I'm just going to bring in my crocodile and let's see, right about there. So now I have my holes set. Now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and I'm going to take off the paper backing and I will lay it right where it needs to go. So let's go ahead and remove the paper backing. So let's see, gonna remove the paper backing. Okay, and let's see here. What would be easier? I'm just trying to think, should I place my little brads in now or should I wait? I think I'm going to add them now. So I've placed my little brad in and then I'm going to find the hole here. Okay, just making sure that it looks straight before I go and actually place it all the way down. Okay, and then let's go ahead and just find something that I'm just going to bring in this bone folder and just make sure that I'm adhering my tape down really well to the base. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and just open up my brad, the thongs there, just so I can open it up. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my other brad and I will just add that one in. Okay, so now we have it all adhered. I'm just putting everything back that I'm done using. Okay, all right, so now it's not only on there with my double-sided tape, but as well I have my, let's see, and I'm just going to turn these to face the right direction. There's that one, and let's move this one a little bit too. There we go. Okay, so there we have our 2 little candy corn brads. So that's going to help to keep it in place. So now at this point, we're done. It's a matter of decorating and then filling it with whatever it is that you want to fill it with. So let's go ahead and get some things together so that we can decorate this. Okay, so I made this little insert that I can place right inside my pocket, just like this. See that? And basically what I did was I was just playing, so I created a little shaker here in the back. So there is my shaker, right? But then in the front, I created a shaker, but also it's a place where you can put a picture. So let me just do that so you can see that I have created that shaker plus a place to put a picture. And then I have these two stickers here. I'm going to think about how I want it. Let's see. I don't want to cover up too much. Okay, I'm going to put this one here. All right. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and just pop it down at the bottom, just like that. Okay, and that's going to give it just a cute little interest point. And then the back, I would love to see this ghost here. It's just so cute. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it down and then I'm going to cut off the excess. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and just, let's see, like that. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, that's the top. So let's see. I'm going to put it down at the bottom here. Maybe, ooh, let's move it over just a little bit. Right there. Okay. So there's that. Let me go ahead and I'm just going to remove the excess here at the bottom. There we go. Like that. There we go. Get rid of that. And I think this one is all done. Maybe we can add some, oh, it's stuck to my fingers. We can add some pretty gems. Let me see if I can find some pretty orange ones. Let's see, I've got orange here. Let's see, maybe do it the opposite. Let's see, do I have two little ones? Let's see, it's two different sizes here. Let's do a nice little grouping of 3. Let me try that one, and then I'll do a slightly bigger one there. Okay. Put these back. So there is that. Let's see. Okay. I like that. Okay. So there is my little picture frame to place in here. And then let's see, what else can I put in here? Okay, I previously created these gift card holders. And let me just see which one I may like. I'm going to do that one, I think. Okay, I'm going to put these off to the side. And let me just kind of open this and I'll show you what it is that I created. Okay. Oh, I have 2 in here. Huh. Okay. So here is this. We have a little opening and then you open it up. And then it's a little, how cute is that? It's a little shopping bag where you put your little gift card. How adorable is that? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to include this in my box like that. Okay, and then I'm going to put this one back with the others. Okay, just throw that in. And then, like I said, you can see that we can fit quite a bit in here. I have these 2 little Caredeo chocolates that I'm just going to include in the pocket. Now, if you wanted, you could just pop this on. Let me just see here. I am going to cut myself a little piece of foam tape. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. Place it on the back like that, and then just, oops, like that, and then just add it to the front of the pocket. So now it's on there. We can do the same thing with this one. I'm just going to cut myself a little piece of foam here, like that. Use your little foam squares. Just being creative here, guys. Add a little chocolate there. Okay, so now we have the cutest little Halloween embellishment holder. It can be really anything that you want. It can be a Halloween gift, and you can add your gift card, a photo of you and the recipient, some chocolate. How adorable is this? Alright guys, well that's all I have for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, guys, thank you so much. Your support goes an awful long way in helping my channel out. Alright guys, until the next time, stay safe, be kind, and keep it creative.